In a peaceful valley nestled beneath towering mountains, a 6-year-old girl named Lujy lived with her family in a cozy wooden house perched on the mountainside. The house was surrounded by nature's beauty, but what made Luji's world truly magical was her treehouse. Built high in the branches of an ancient oak tree, the treehouse was her sanctuary, a palace of her imagination. Lujy loved exploring the rocky terrain of the mountains with her older brother Lakula. One sunny afternoon, as they played near a shadowy boulder, Luji's eyes caught a golden shimmer. Curiosity piqued, she climbed over the rocks and discovered a nest hidden in the shadows. Inside, a single egg lay, golden and glimmering like sunlight caught in a glass. "Lakula, look!" Lujy whispered, cradling the egg carefully. Lakula knelt beside her, staring in awe. "What kind of bird lays an egg like that?" he asked. "I don't know," Lujy replied, "but it's alone. I'll take care of it." She brought the egg to her treehouse, placing it on a nest of blankets in the coziest corner. Days turned into weeks as Lujy cared for the egg, keeping it warm and singing to it softly. One morning, she heard a faint crackling sound. The shell broke open, and a tiny golden eagle chick emerged, its feathers shimmering with an otherworldly glow. Lujy named him Luriel. From that moment, she became his devoted caretaker. She fed him, played with him, and taught him to trust her. As the weeks passed, Luriel grew rapidly, his wings stretching wider and his golden feathers gleaming brighter. Their bond deepened, and Lujy began to feel that Luriel was not just an eagle, but something extraordinary. One quiet night, long after her family had gone to bed, Luriel nudged Lujy gently with his beak. He hopped to the edge of the treehouse window, spreading his magnificent wings and motioning for her to climb on. Lujy hesitated but felt a thrill of excitement as she gripped his feathers and climbed onto his back. With a powerful leap, Luriel soared into the starry sky. The valley disappeared beneath them as they rose higher and higher. Lujy gasped as the world unfolded below her. Vast oceans, shimmering deserts, and endless forests. That night, Luriel took her to see the wonders of the world, the pyramids of Egypt glowing under the moon, the Great Wall of China stretching endlessly across the land, and the Taj Mahal sparkling like a jewel. Each night, Luriel carried Lujy on these magical journeys. By day, she would recount her adventures to her family and friends. She described the wonders she had seen with such vivid detail that they marveled at her imagination. Yet no one believed her tales, for how could a little girl from their quiet valley know so much about the world? Then, one fateful day, Luriel stepped out of the treehouse in broad daylight. His majestic form, with golden feathers shimmering in the sun, startled the villagers. They gathered in the valley, whispering in fear and amazement. "What kind of creature is this?" someone murmured. "Where did it come from?" another asked. Lujy's parents and Lakula rushed to the scene, their faces filled with shock. The crowd fell silent as Lujy stepped forward. Calmly, she began to sing the soft melody she always used to call Luriel. The eagle immediately spread his wings and soared down to her side, bowing his head. Before the astonished villagers, Lujy climbed onto Luriel's back. Together they took to the sky, circling above the valley. The people below gasped in wonder, their fear melting into admiration. When they landed, Lujy looked at her family and the villagers. "This is Luriel," she said, and he's my friend." From that day on, Lujy's tales of the world were no longer doubted. Luriel became a symbol of courage and wonder for the village. Every night, Lujy and Luriel continued their adventures, exploring the vast and magical world. Through their bond, Lujy learned that even the most extraordinary dreams could take flight if you dared to believe.